What's happening, families? Always give thanks and praises to your creator, whoever you might conceive your creator to be. For me, as always, any day above ground is a wonderful day. I'm going to try to put a series of clips here. I don't want to sound monotonous, keep saying the same thing over and over again about food shortages, but I'm going to put a series of clips in here to show you it's actually happening and you got to stock up. So, folks, here's some clips I can put on here. So, watch it and see it's really going on. So, prepare yourself.
Right now, our shelves look like the Soviet Union in 1972. And it's honestly a shock to Americans. It's never happened in our lifetime. We're facing, a sort of a collaborative disaster happening all at once, a tangled mess of wires. The farmer that just spoke is rightly accurate in that prices are rising, but that's compounded by the fact that it's very difficult for them to get their product to the market right now because transportation is also an issue. We have a backup at the ports, and we have rising wages, and we have all kinds of things that are happening that are really just pushing upward pressure on prices. And the upward pressure on prices usually means that demand is reduced and supply increases. So there should be more product on the shelves. And so we've got sort of this double whammy happening. And right now, the administration and the Congress
are a subscriber and a follower of my channel, then you know that I've been in the midst of a pantry and freezer challenge for the last 6.5 weeks. So I haven't done a major grocery haul since November. What I found at the grocery store the other day was shocking, so I decided to snap a bunch of pictures and give you guys an update. As some of you know, I am in the Midlands of South Carolina, and this is our Walmart. You can see that the produce section is very picked over and some shelves are completely empty. This picture is probably one of the fullest that I took. What I've read in the last few days is that some of this is the result of the severe winter storms that we've seen over the last week or so. Fruit and vegetable producers have seen freight costs more than double over the last several months. What used to cost $7,000 to go from the West Coast to the East Coast now costs $18,000 to $22,000. We're definitely going to see prices continue to rise over the next several weeks and months.
Hi folks, and welcome to the Financial Argument. In my previous video, I discussed why the impending food shortage of 2022 is by design and not a result of natural causes. I explained how the first signs of this food shortage won't necessarily be empty grocery shelves, but high price increases you'll see well before that occurs. These historic price increases will not only affect access to food, but take a toll on everyday living. Only a select few will have access to some products until eventually the shelves will be completely empty. Most will unfortunately return home empty-handed. The situation will be dire for those who don't have gardens where they can grow their own food or have enough water and food stockpiled for the future. I want to discuss some of the issues accelerating this crisis and why they will cause irreversible damage. When you realize a functioning supply chain, containers are loaded, shipped, unloaded, and reloaded in a continuous cycle at the ports. However, what we've experienced in recent years has caused this cycle to break down. Yes, we are in a shipping crisis, and 2022 is not looking promising at all. It appears things are only going to get worse at the ports. According to the Drewry World Container Index, the average price of a shipping container is still incredibly high. Although prices last September were a whopping $10,000 or more per container, they've lowered since then. However, as of December 9th, 2021, we're still seeing a 170% increase compared to December of 2020.
From an economic standpoint, an unprecedented amount of damage has been done over the past 2 years, and the consequences of that are going to stay with us for at least a few more years in the best case scenario. We actually have an endless list of major problems plaguing our supply chains and making thousands of critical operations a whole lot worse. Our system is in a state of utter chaos, and this is causing some very painful shortages. For a long time, the media has been insisting that shortages and supply chain problems would soon be gone, but now they're being forced to admit the truth. Even NPR has recently published a major story about the widespread shortages sweeping across the country. The article says that grocery store shelves are bare again, conjuring bad memories of spring 2020 for many. Social media is rife with images of a website supermarketguru.com told in a recent interview, "We're really seeing the perfect storm," he stressed. But it's more than grocery stores being affected by this new wave of virus cases. All across the food industry supply chain, workers are getting sick and staying home, impacting the production, the manufacturing, shipping, and distribution of food all around the nation. Another issue that U.S. supermarkets are currently facing is soaring shipping costs. Something that many Americans don't know is that much of the fresh produce we consume is actually grown in a handful of western states.
That had taken place to the city that we grew up in. As you can see, it is much more of a metropolis, a lot more people. There's around 1 million people in this county. It's a big change from our city where our homestead is of just 800 people. There's good and there's bad. The bad was that the pizzerias, the mom and pop shops, the restaurants, the boutiques, all of those places that we loved, those places that thrived in the once capitalistic marketplace that has now become the corrupt marketplace of America, the marketplace where only the rich and famous continue to get rich and famous, to see those places change really affected our hearts. We know that we need to be fluid in our readiness for what is happening over the course of the next couple of years. Just like that storm that you can see pushing through behind me this overcast day, we know that a storm is coming for each one of us financially. We know that that storm is coming for us socially. We know that the police are no longer answering the calls of 911. The paramedics no longer care that you're going into a heart attack or that you're having a stroke. The doctors and the nurses say, if you're not going to take care of me, I am not going to take care of you. And so as we get a preview of this changing landscape,
Like I said, I give me small clips. Hang in here, folks.
That is my diet, my food, my wild edibles, my natural medicine, my turmeric, my garlic, my black pepper, my chili pepper. I'm going to go to my ascorbic, things that provide vitamin C. I'm going to go to the things that I know are getting rid of those free radicals in my body, the antioxidants. If that fails, and if you have a child with a fever, coughing up green phlegm for 2 weeks, you know it's pneumonia, you better be ready to move on to other medicine. Next in the food and medicine area, the medicine and health area, is gaining intelligence on natural medicine, implementing those remedies, studying the results under appropriate care and tutelage. If you don't have somebody there to help you, you don't realize why blind studies work.
Like I would say before, stock up on your Sursy bush, stock up on your mint, stock up on your garlic, stock up on your turmeric, stock up on your vitamin C, stock up on your cinnamons, stock up on your aloe vera by the plant from Home Depot, stock up on your magnesium, stock up on the black seed oil. Go to the herbal stores, the West Indian stores if it's close by you. There's still a lot of natural stuff. Stock up on all your natural stuff. Stock up on. Buy all the lemongrass, Burbank, all that stuff. Stock up on because you're going to need your natural stuff. If you get sick, you're going to need that. And like I said before in previous videos, try intaking less food. The less food you intake is better for you, because if you keep eating 4 and 5 meals a day, the way things are going, and you don't have that, you're going to be real sick like a mother. So try to fast at least 1 day a week and try to consume at least 1 meal a day. But 1 meal a day might be hard. Maybe a snack. Like I said, go to the dollar store. Stock up on your oatmeal, because oatmeal could keep you full for a whole day. Stock up on oatmeal and raisins and blueberries and cranberries. You're gonna put them in oatmeal, and that will last for a whole day. Cut back on it. I can't say enough, folks. I really can't say enough. This, hang on one second. Hang on one second. These are from Walmart. Look at them. They are from Walmart, right? This is just half of what I have. These are from Walmart. And they are $20 for one bucket, and they can serve 4 people. Service is, see that? 5 meals in a bucket, and they're from Walmart. And Walmart selling for $19. Stock up on those. That's just a little take of the stuff that I have. I mean, every week, just go and buy one. Stock up on it because you're going to need it. You are going to need that stuff. And that's from Walmart. And like I said, stock up on much as possible. Hang on, let me give you some more clips. I'm out of here. Hang on.
Rent, utilities, and unfortunately, economists predict it won't be over anytime soon, with inflation remaining high throughout the year. But higher prices aren't the only problems facing consumers. Bare shelves are another problem. Supply chain shortages are hitting grocery stores on even the most basic of items. CBS's Scott McFarland is at a supermarket in Bethesda, Maryland. Good evening, Scott.
Nora, this is the sharpest rise in consumer prices in nearly 40 years, creating 2 problems for grocery shoppers. Rising prices emptying their wallets, and the store shelves emptying too.
Dennis Stevenson is a military veteran and retired with a fixed income and years of experience bargain hunting. He says he's made new cutbacks to keep the refrigerator full.
That means cutting corners. It really hurts like Christmas time, like for your grandkids.
Today's report on inflation shows ground beef prices up 13%. Double-digit jumps in the price of eggs, crackers, and bread. Breakfast cereal up 6%. And the milk you...
Okay, family, if that didn't catch you, I don't know what will. I really don't know what will. You can see there's North Carolina, Maryland. You got California. You got New York last week. New York, I think last week before. New York, Connecticut, and I think Philadelphia run out of chicken. So see, folks, if this don't catch you, to let you know the stock up on the stuff, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know. I love you guys. That's like I said before. The reason why I'm doing this because I love my people. I want my people to save your seeds. Save your seeds. If you could order some seeds from Amazon, order your seeds and save them. If you have a little backyard, or buy some pots and plant your little tomatoes, your little cabbages, your little lettuce, so you'll have something to eat. Folks, come. I don't want to be fear-mongering. I don't want to be telling you to be scared. This is not time to be scared. This time to be prepared, not scared. I love you guys now. Thanks for the comments. And thanks for the insight, and thanks for the love, and thanks for the appreciation. But I'm doing this for you, because for me, I've been stocking up for the past 6 years. I've been stocking up with guns, bow and arrows, shotguns. Motherfucker coming here, he's not getting out alive. Don't even think about it, bro. You get in, you're getting out. All right, I love you guys now. Peace out. One love.